This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by Johnny Roye. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much, yeah.
We might as well tell people, I interviewed you for 3 minutes previously and forgot to plug the mic in.
Well, it was good because it wasn't my best 3 minutes either, so I'm happy to start again.
Every man has a good 3 minutes in him, someone once said. Right. Yeah, no better place to start than the revelations that occurred from LA over the weekend, last weekend, with Mr. Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, the question that no one seems to be able to answer, including Tyson Fury, is how did he get up in that final round?
Yeah, I don't think that was something that he's aware of. That was a subconscious thing. It was just a natural. Get knocked down, he was out as far as I was concerned. He was gone. The way his head hit the canvas, the way his body was limp, and then within 3 or 4 seconds, he sparks back to life. I think there's something that our boxers ticked that he didn't even was aware that needed to be ticked. It's there. You know he can take a punch as well as avoid punches.
When we look at the story of Tyson Fury, especially over the last 12 months and then in the previous 2 years to that, it was remarkable that he was even in a position to fight someone like Deontay Wilder on the big stage in America, 2 comeback fights against lesser opposition, shall we say. He wasn't messing around, you know, he was serious all the way through this. Everyone kind of did doubt him. He didn't win the fight many people thought he would, but there is kind of some sort of accolade that can be paid there towards Tyson Fury despite not coming away with the belt.
100%. For me personally, you can, as a character, you can have an opinion on him one way or the other. You can like him or you can loathe him. But as a fighter, as a fighting man, he is elite. He's one of the best I've ever seen in so much as he can give fantastic skills, but can also take and still come back at you. For that to happen at that stage of a fight, after the period of times that he's had off and the lack of preparation in so much of his fights that he's had, nobody else would have taken that fight. After 3 years with them two, no disrespect to them, but the quality of them was quite low. Nobody else would have took that fight, Joshua included. Nobody would have took that fight. He took it, and not only did he take it, he won the fight, quite clearly. He's unbelievable as a fighter.
The best quote I heard in the lead up to this fight was from Dylan White. He said, Tyson Fury is a weirdo, and weirdos do weird things. And it kind of sums up Tyson Fury to a certain degree because very unpredictable, very kind of unorthodox, not in a boxing sense, but from just a personality stance. No one really kind of knows how to take Fury, what kind of mood he's going to be in, but there is something about Tyson Fury that no one can really kind of put their finger on.
Yeah, that's definitely true. He has what, in music terms, he has the X factor. So it can be as awkward as you like. He will always do something unpredictable. And this was an unpredictability, which I didn't expect. I didn't expect him to be able to be so unpredictable under pressure and in such a dire situation that he looked to be in. That was another side of him which I never thought he would have.
What holds in the future, we'll have to wait and see whether there's a rematch or does Joshua fight the kind of, say the winner of the two, but it was a draw, so does he fight either one of those two? I suppose time will tell. There's a lot that can happen between now and the next time Joshua fights, which will be in April. What do you see happening?
I don't see Joshua meeting any of them right now, and it's not because of Anthony Joshua. I believe Anthony Joshua would fight anybody without a second's thought. I think the money people behind Joshua would possibly not let that happen. Each boxer has limitations. We all have limitations. And the movement and the range that Tyson Fury has, as well as the punching ability and the punch resistance, if I was Anthony Joshua, or if I had anything to do with that camp, I would stay well clear myself. Okay.
Let's talk MTK Global.
Okay.
Obviously, you run the division of MTK Manchester. A lot is happening. A lot has happened over the recent few months, including a new gym.
Yeah.
Tell me about what's been going on.
Well, it's just been a generic progression. We started off in humble surroundings. We have stayed together. We have worked hard. It's in these surroundings where we were before. It was an old mill, so there was no heating. It leaked all the time, but we still built a very loyal student base, a very loyal camp, and that camp has now been rewarded in having a better surroundings. We now have a beautiful gym. We now have a gym which is fully heated. We have our own car park, no neighbours. It's just absolutely perfect. And now the students that I've got, I believe the level that we've reached so far will only be surpassed because of the surroundings. They're more happy. And a happy fighter is always a very dangerous fighter, and we've got a lot of them.
I see the work that you've been doing, not just recently, but over the years, and you're very understated for the stuff you do because you don't really care for the limelight. These kind of interviews even, I know that you're not jumping out saying interview me, etc., etc. Yeah. And I'm going to guess that you don't really like being interviewed per se, but you do a lot of work that kind of not goes unnoticed. People within boxing know exactly what you do, but I feel that you are very kind of underrated in that. And this is not you as a trainer, I'm saying the work you do within the community, etc., for kids and amateur boxers, I believe deserves more credit.
Oh, thank you for that.
That's just a personal observation.
Okay. No, it's something that I love doing. The gym, when I first opened up, was known as JR Gym, after my own name. I felt by forming an alliance with the MTK that it's a bigger brand, but I could see a vision. I was privy to certain conversations about what they're looking to do in the future, and I was bought in. I wanted part of that. Not only did I want it for myself, but I wanted it for the kids, to be able to offer them and touch their lives more positively and affect them in a way that I personally couldn't do with my own resources. Being under the umbrella of MTK has helped us all out massively, and we've just gone, and the attention does not need to be on anybody other than the children that we're helping. We're trying to bring a positive light in societies. Most of the students that I teach come from underprivileged backgrounds, and we're affecting them underprivileged in such positive ways. I could never have done that on my own. And I'm just grateful to be a part of a great team. Absolutely.
It's quite interesting to see what kind of divisions and territories MTK look to conquer next.
Yeah.
I'm of Sri Lankan background. I've campaigned for one there that I can go and lead there. John, might be an idea.
Oh, definitely. I think it's a fantastic idea, and a lot of people are saying to me, well, he won't like it, this promoter won't like it if you get that boxer, and he won't like it if you... But they don't understand. We're not in competition with anybody. All we're trying to do is impact as many lives as we can in a positive way. So if I can't do something for a boxer and you can, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be happy. Boxers have left our establishment for one reason or another. I still want the best for them. We don't want them just to be in a positive light under MTK's umbrella. We just want them to be positive and have something to look forward to, because the way that society is, unfortunately, these kids don't have the youth centres and all these things that we had. They've got very little, and their behaviour at times is antisocial. So at least if we can help get them off the streets, help give them an opportunity which they may not have had before, that does something, not financially for me, but spiritually, it uplifts me. And this is the stage in my life where spiritual upliftment is more important than financial gain, by far.
Very well said. Okay, have you got anything else you'd like to add? Anything else you want to get off your chest, or just... I know you love Christmas, so maybe even whack out a Christmas number. What's your favourite Christmas song, John? You must have one.
Nat King Cole.
Nat King Cole?
Yeah, he's done a few numbers that we traditionally have on at Christmas.
Do you want to give us a verse?
No.
Come on, I'll do a verse of one of my songs. You do a verse of one of your songs.
I can't remember the words. Is that King Cole song?
All right, I'll start on my one, and then you have a little think about it. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Your turn.
No. Clearly not. Clearly not. You've done really well getting me to open up so much, but Christmas carols are when I draw the line.
Johnny Roye, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Best of luck. Obviously, there's a lot of boxing now between now and Christmas. You have an amateur show coming up.
Yeah, we've got on the 21st of December.
Friday.
At Greenlands Labour Club. They're fantastic. As a Labour Club, they do try to help us out as best as they can. And we can get all our young athletes out there to perform one last time before Christmas. And then we're going to go into the new year with a fresh lease of life.
Good to hear. Thank you very much, and
Welcome,
we'll
sir.
catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much.